Hello and welcome back to Raincheck. If you guys remember what happened last time, we are at the library getting ready for a steakhouse. And I'm sorry for the yelling. Uh yeah, still not used to all this. So I forgot what's gonna happen. We're with Lawrence now though. And he brought a limousine, what I remember. This dude. And I was like, oh my god. Because I don't know what's going on, I guess let's get to it. Damn, this is a library? Especially with the bookshelves lined on around the walls. There's a lot more people here than I expect for a place with such an obscure entrance. Some of them are dressed like in suits, while others appear more casual, similar to my own attire. Lawrence is already sitting by the counter, talking with the bartender. I just scanned the lobby. Looks like pretty good on hidden cameras. Also, looks like there's a set of stairs on the other side. I'll go check it out. If you guys notice anything suspicious, try to get a picture of it at least. Javier trots off, leaving me alone with Ro, who's thoroughly surveying the place. And what about me? What should I do? With me, I have a bad feeling about this place. Let's sit here. It might be a good idea to keep an eye on the entrance. He points to a couple lounge sofas, just a few feet away, as we make our way over and sit down. You drink? No. This is actually my first time at a bar or speakeasy. I see. I'm going to order something. What do you want? Cola is fine. Ro waves over a tall, slender otter server, dressed as a librarian from another table. 2 colas and a tall glasses. And keep the change. The wolf hands over a bill before the otter happily bows and returns to the counter. Hope this helps us blend in better than you did back at the coffee shop. I return a nervous chuckle while casting a glance around the room, making sure the men from earlier aren't here. So, you got a cola too. I thought you were going to order a beer or something. No, I was going to say, best be sober during the investigation. And not like him. I follow Ro's gaze and spot Lawrence, who's already downing a shot glass. This can't be good. Guys? The fox's voice suddenly startles me, and making me jump. Turns out the hall upstairs is a rec room, and it's packed. There's also several reading rooms up here, which look like private VIP suites. I'm going to stay up here and check it out for the time being. Got it. You know, for a place that's supposed to be like library themed, it sure is dark here. How can anyone read any of these books unless they're sitting underneath the lights? They probably don't. It's just for decoration. Oh, that reminds me. I should put on these contacts he gave me. I gave Theodore an old pair in your safe. You went through my safe? Yes, now quit babbling. You're about to give yourself away. I pull out the small contact container from my pocket. I just put these on my eyes? This is your first time? Yeah. I recommend going to the bathroom and using the mirror. Right. I chuckle nervously, my paws growing clammy. Do you think you could help me put them on? I don't think I have the guts to do it myself. He looks at me like I'm joking, but obliges when he realizes I'm not. Alright. I'll need you to look up. I do as I'm told while Rose scoots over and positions the contact so that it's right above my eyes. He pinches one of my eyes open, followed by a quick soft pressure, which causes me to flinch. He does the same, placing the remaining contact in my other eye. There. I blink a couple of times and blush when I notice just how close Ro is to me. Well, it feels weird, but at least there's no discomfort. Not yet, at least. My eyes adjust after a few more blinks until I'm able to focus on distant objects. Wow, it's really a lot brighter. I can even make out what's in the shadows over there. Good. Now keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. I nod back, understanding the task at hand. I spend the next few moments surveying the lounge area, but don't spot any suspicious individuals. If anything, I'd say we're the suspicious ones. Everyone here is chatting and enjoying themselves. The otter eventually comes back with our drinks, and I see Javier not too far behind, approaching us. His face is panicked and flustered. I think I'm being followed. Javier's voice is barely audible over the ambience as he flicks his eyes to the side, signaling someone behind him. I look behind the fox and only spot Lawrence making his way up the stairs. Oh, I don't see anyone. Don't laugh, but they're... Daddy. Huh? Ro nearly chokes on his drink before giving an incredulous look at the fox. That certainly caught Ro off guard. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, isn't that what you called him? What happened? Well, as you know, I was upstairs, taking photos and mapping out the layout, while I tried my best to eavesdrop on patrons. I may have stuck my head into a private reading room, thinking it was empty, but it wasn't, and then that's when they started to follow me around. The fox lets out a shiver and tries to regain his composure. I made a mistake poking my head in. That man gave me the most lustful and desirable gaze I've ever seen in my life. I do not enjoy the sensation of being followed and objectified, thank you very much. Listen, just tell him you're not interested. It's easy for you to say, you're massive. Oh. There's a large Arctic fox, with an interesting choice of attire slowly making its way over from around the corner. I think I spot the man Javier's talking about. This should be interesting. Greetings. What is that thick accent? I have to strain myself to pick up on his words. And what's with this attire? He's showing off so much fur. He really is Daddy. He grins and then gives me a short bow towards us as I try not to stare at his chest. I don't know if it's just because I'm sitting down, but the way he's towering over Javier is ominous. Listen, whatever you're trying, I'm not interested. But I am. Surely there's a reason within you, little fox. Little fox? You're funny. Now get the hell out of here, you creep. My, there's such strong fire that burns in you. Surely you must accompany me tonight. I see Ro trying to hold back a laugh. He's enjoying this too much. What makes you think I'd spend the night with you? Javier points at the man, but his paw gets intercepted. The white fox leaning over and planting a kiss on it instead. Like, filthy! Javier's face is completely red and flustered as the man goes in and kisses Javier's paw again. Javier tries to yank his paw out, but the man's grip greatly overpowers him. No. So the fox is cultured as well. So clever and passionate. Get out of here, you creep. Should I step in and do something? I look over to Ro, who's silently studying the man carefully. Why isn't he doing anything? You ruined me. Fuck off. The large fox shakes his head disappointingly. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to bring someone as well spoken as you with me tonight. Javier stumbles into my arms as the man releases his grip. This is messed up. I should speak up. Just as I'm about to say something, Ro holds me back and gives me a look. Could you give us a moment? Yeah, I've been waiting the entire night. I suppose I can wait some more. Great. The wolf brings us into a huddle. His brow is furrowed with confusion. Help me get this fucking guy out of here. It's not funny. Hold on. I swear I've seen him before. Don't tip my tongue. Shit. This is going to bother me. Huh? What are you talking about? Is there something I'm missing? I don't think I've ever seen anyone like this in my entire life. I have an idea. Javier, ask him who he is. What? Why don't you ask? I don't want anything to do with this creep anymore. That's the thing. I don't think he's a creep. I've seen his face somewhere before. Probably from the porn you watch. No. And it would be better if you asked since you're the one he has attention on. You can fish more out of him. Javier shivers and leans in towards us, his expression stern as ever as he whispers, "What the fuck? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? We have an investigation to do. Enough of your antics. So if you could so kindly help me and get rid of this man, I would greatly appreciate it." What if I ask him? The two stare at me in surprise. We just want to know who he is, right? Before the two can stop me, I turn to face the white fox, who is patiently staring at us. "Excuse me, but just who are you? You seem familiar." He suddenly bursts into laughter, a deep and robust sound. "Yes, you may have seen me before. I would not be surprised. You saw me on the news or online. Oil these days is such a controversial topic, yet the demand for it continues to grow. God damn it, I remember you now. You're Magnusson, aren't you?" "Yes, but please refer me as Magnus." No wonder you seem so familiar." "How could you tell?" "Your clothing gave it away." Javier's jaw drops at the mention of the name. "You're Magnus? You're so much taller in person and exotic. Sorry, can someone fill me on what's going on?" "Magnus is the founder of the Delta Antarctic Expedition." Wait, that sounds familiar. Didn't I read up on something like that earlier? "The one and only." Javier's amazement slowly fades and is replaced with suspicion. What could someone like you possibly want from a fox like me? "You look like the smartest person in the entire establishment. All I really want is companionship and help." That's funny. That's a funny way to say sex. You got some weird kinks on men, grabbing my hand like that. You fucking millionaires are all the same. This time, Magnus is the one who's flustered. I think there may be some miscommunication here. "My deepest apologies. English is not my first language, not my second either, and I'm still learning the Western culture. It is only how we pay respect to beautiful men and women." Where the hell is he even from? I lightly stood. But what the hell is someone like you doing here? "I come for TAI. There was someone I was expecting tonight to help me, but it seems they're not here. I need someone clever and smart for a dinner party I'm attending tonight. It is difficult being so far away from home, not knowing a single face. There isn't much time left, so I'll be going." Javier stops and thinks for a second before running to stop Magnus from leaving. "Wait, I'll help you." Ro and I lock eyes, both of us equally confused what the hell's going on. Magnus reaches out and holds Javier's paw and kisses it again. "You should have told me I was in the presence of such an influential man. Apologies for my remarks today. I thought you were someone else." "Splendid. Not to worry. I promise you will enjoy the night. Let us take the back exit. Even with my casual clothes, I prefer to keep a low profile. Whatever. Those clothes are anything but low profile." "Back exit? I wasn't aware of one unless you're referring to the staff-only door." "Yes, how clever. I think we are going to get along quite well. Now let's depart." Javier turns to us. His voice is low as Magnus starts walking towards the back of the building. "I'm going to see what I can find out about Magnus. I'm not sure where he needs someone with him, or why he needs someone with him, but he must be working closely with the other companies at TAI if he's here. Hopefully I can find out something about Cypress and Blackout. Sorry for leaving so unexpectedly, but I've only managed to put one in one at least second, and there might not be another opportunity." At the last second. Whatever. "Go. It's not like the task at hand is demanding." "Great. Theodore, I trust you will cooperate nicely with both sides." I'm still processing what's happening, but I managed to respond with a small nod, though Ro looks visibly annoyed by Javier's mark. Javier quickly strolls off around some bookshelves, disappearing from sight as I return a dumbfounded look to Ro. So, are we not going to talk about what the hell just happened? What in particular? About how Javier suddenly agreed to get taken away by some rich old guy with some strange accent. Who the hell is he anyway? He's a philanthropist who made a fortune discovering oil in Antarctica. Definitely was not expecting him to be here. Oh, no. He's one of those guys? He's not your type or something? Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, what? What are you talking about? Why is Rhodes teasing me at a time like this? Anyway, what do you think he wants with Javier? He said he needed someone some capable and smart. No idea. And the man's loaded with money, so I'm not sure why he doesn't have bodyguards around. Unless he was banking on being incognito the whole time. The whole interaction felt so surreal. You're not worried about Javier? No. But now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into other business tycoons with the convention happening. He mentioned he was waiting for someone, but said they never showed up. Must be business related, unless... Unless what? Who knows? I looked back at Ro awkwardly, imagining what Magnus and Javier could be doing at this very second. Listen, I can tell you're worried, but Javier is more than capable of outwitting people. And if what Javier said is true, then I expect him to smooth talk information out of Magnus tonight. Well, if you're not concerned, I guess I shouldn't be either. He can manage, so let's continue with the investigation. I didn't notice anyone enter or leave since Javier came over. Do you feel comfortable going up the stairs to fill in for Javier? Yeah, no problem. But I thought you were supposed to just keep watch at me at all times. It should be fine. I trust you enough. Besides, Javier's not around. Okay. Good. I'll be here. Just as I'm about to get up from my seat, Rose's large paw grabs onto my arm and yanks me back down. Shit, what the fuck are they doing here? Huh? I follow Rose's gaze and spot a familiar-looking polar bear accompanied by a snow leopard and, now without a mask. Is that Christopher? And the snow leopard from the power plant. Shit, follow me. We slowly scoot down the sofa and towards another table until we're just out of view behind a bookcase. Ro picks up some books and tosses one to me. Hide your face. I follow his instructions and we shift our attention back to that duo, who are now ascending the stairs. What the hell is going on? Why do they look so buddy-buddy with each other? You don't think they're friends, do you? Fuck, we might actually need Lawrence's help. He was by the counter earlier, but I saw him go upstairs not too long before Javier came over. Ro takes out his phone and proceeds to call Lawrence begrudgingly. Lawrence? I need to come down here. There's something urgent we need to discuss. I don't care, just come. Ro hangs up and shakes his head disapprovingly. What did he say? Like it matters? It's not long before we catch sight of Lawrence turning a corner, meticulously polishing his glasses as he approaches. Where the hell were you? Actually doing some work instead of sitting on my ass. I was so surprised you called me, Ro. What is this? Like the second time you've done this year? How irrational of you. Cut the crap. There's something we need to discuss. Oh, wow. Isn't that why you called me over? What is it? This isn't going to end well, is it? There are two people of interest we need you to watch over. Lawrence raises a brow, his gaze bouncing between us. Go on. A snow leopard and a polar bear. They went upstairs and we need you to see what they're doing. And why can't you two do it? The snow leopard tried to kill us yesterday when we went to the power plant. And the polar bear is a security guard at the Grand Marine. He also knows what Ro and I look like. Lawrence appears shocked for a moment, but swiftly regains his composure. I see. What? I'll tell you what. Of course I'll do it. But only for you, Theodore. He gives me a grin before turning around and making his way upstairs. What is that about? Ro emits a low growl and crushes the now empty cola in his paw. And I guess we can just wait now? Ro passes me his phone as he gets up, the floorboard squeaking as he does. I'm going to speak to the bartender. Reply if Lawrence says anything. Okay, sure. Ro's phone is opened up to a proxy contract with Lawrence, the last message received appearing to be months ago. Minutes pass before Ro's phone suddenly vibrates on the pause, a new message popping up on the display. Lawrence, I see them, but they're not talking about anything specific. This was a waste of time. Coming back down? Wait, so fast? He's not going to wait around and see what they're gonna do next? Ro, hi, this is Theodore. Could you stay a bit longer and see what they're gonna do next? I really don't think that's necessary. I would rather use this time to continue with our main objective. I'm just about to reply, but I catch sight of Lawrence coming down the stairs, his attention snapping to the corner. The Grey Wolf approaches Ro, who is now engaged in a conversation with the bartender. Based on Ro's expression, it's safe to assume that whatever Lawrence is saying isn't good. I can't quite make out their conversation, but it eventually comes to an end, and Lawrence walks off, disappearing around a corner. Ro notices me observing, quickly returning to his usual composure as he adjusts his suit and heads back. Was Lawrence being difficult again? Difficult was an understatement. If he wasn't an Eric, I would have strangled him by now. What did he say to you? That he'll be leaving soon? Wait, what? Wasn't he responsible for this part of the investigation? He was assigned it. Exactly, how can you just leave? Did we find anything tonight? The wolf shakes his head and stares off in the distance. He's leaving in 20 minutes. Said he has something to take care of back at the office. Ro sighs, clearly agitated. Hey, that's okay. I'm still here. Although, I kind of realize now that we're trapped down here. We can't really go upstairs, not until the two leave. And here's your phone. The wolf glances at his screen as I return his phone to him. We'll stay down here for now. We don't have a choice. Maybe we could spread out downstairs and cover as much angle as we can. For a moment, I could swear I saw a look of relief on Ro's face. Sounds like a plan. It's been over 30 minutes of spying and eavesdropping. Now I couldn't pick up on anything. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Lawrence either. He's probably already left by now. I hope my phone doesn't die. I completely forgot to charge it while I was at Javier's place earlier. I pick up the book I had earlier, and pretend to read as I continue to watch people. Quick, follow me. Huh? What's going on? Did we find something? No, the polar bear left earlier. It's just a damn cat now, but he's about to leave too. Wait, they didn't leave together? No, they didn't. We should take this chance to trail him, and see where he goes. Ro walks out discreetly, and I have no choice but to follow. What about our main objective? Fuck that. If he wants to walk away from his own assignment, I don't see why we can't either. Ro peeks around the corner, into an alleyway, and motions me to go this way. The narrow back streets are riddled with puddles, making it extremely difficult to traverse undetected, but somehow we manage. Surprisingly, it's not as dark, and I'm able to spot the outline of the snow leopard just down the lane. I signal to Ro that I see him, and we both hide beside a large moldy dumpster. They're down there. I think they just took a right. I'm about to continue my advance, but Ro holds me back firmly. Careful. We don't know if he's armed. Best to wait for him to turn the corner. Don't want to take any chances. His low voice barely above a whisper, and I take this opportunity to cast a glance over the dumpster. The coast is clear. My paws begin to feel wet and clammy as we continue following the snow leopard around the corner. Please, nerves, not now. Ro slowly leads the way down a narrow passageway, which opens up to a wider but more cluttered back alley. A I'm getting bad vibes about this. I try my best to pull Ro into a small doorway, when I notice a snow leopard seemingly stop up ahead. Curious, I decide to check again, to see if he's moving again. Oh no, he's not moving. I immediately duck down and hide as I see his head turn. I think he's onto us. Are you sure? I don't know. Fuck. Get ready in case. Shit. There's nowhere left to go. We're stuck. The sound of footsteps intensifies, and I can't decide what's louder, the pounding of my heart or the echoing footsteps in the narrow alley. I observe Ro, his body tensed against the wall, ready to tackle at any moment, while the tension in the air becomes almost tangible. I carefully inch myself away, try my best not to get in the way, but freeze when I notice the footsteps have stopped. Ro and I exchange puzzled looks before my blood runs cold at the sound of a menacing snarl. Come out. I know you're here. And no funny business, unless you want to get your head blown off. Crap. We've been spotted. Ro looks at me and shakes his head, before he slowly steps around the corner, raising his paws up as he does. Well, would you look who it is? I'm not surprised it's you, you persistent little fucker. Who the fuck are you anyway? Follow me around? Hey, I'm talking to you. Answer the fucking question, or are you deaf, you shithead? Shit, this is not good. I can't even see what's going on. I jump as the puddle in front of me erupts from a loud bang that suddenly rings in the air. Ah, crap. I clamp my mouth shut, but realize it's too late. Fucking knew it. Whoever's hiding around the corner, come out, or your wolf buddy here is gonna get it. I slowly rise and step out with my paws out just like Ro. Knew it, fucking cunts. Fucking knew it, cunts. And where's your fox, bitch? The snow leopard slowly approaches us, his revolver bouncing between Ro and me. He peeks around the corner from our hiding spot and lets out a low chuckle. Or a chuckle. Doesn't matter. No one can save you now. You wolf, get on your knees and face the dumpster. Your paws behind your head. Do it, or I'll fucking blast his brains out. I feel my heart sink as he points the pistol to my head. Ro slowly inches away, his way over, but suddenly leaps towards the snow leopard. A deafening bang fires off, leaving me momentarily disorientated as I crouch down, paws instinctively covering my ears. Was I hit? Am I dead? No, I don't feel any pain. I open my eyes to witness Ro, pitting the snow leopard against the wall, engaged in a fierce struggle to restrain him and wrest the gun from his grasp. Despite Ro shouting something at me, I struggle to make out his words over the deafening ringing in my ears as I get up. The two struggle, trading blows to one another as I fight for control over the gun. Shit, I need to do something. In a panic, I pick up the nearest thing and run over as fast as I can. I swing down with all my might, and the trash bag I grab comes crashing down on the cat's head. It doesn't do much but create a momentary distraction, allowing Ro to snatch the gun from their paws and deliver a swift kick, sending them to the ground. Ro points the gun at the snow leopard, bringing an abrupt end to the fight. What the fuck is blackout? You think I'd answer to a bitch like you? Ro doesn't respond and slowly steps back. Do it. Shoot me. You're as pathetic as the rest of them. Them? Who's he talking about? His voice is haggard and breathless as he struggles to catch his breath. What's blackout? His demented laughter echoes through the narrow hall, causing my fur to stand on end. Ro cocks the gun, and all I can do is stare in a nervous anticipation. Is that it? That's your question? You really don't know. What kind of fucking worthless spies are you? Ro doesn't budge as the snow leopard slowly stands up, and slowly pulls out a knife from his pocket. So you really don't know? You fuckers really are dense, huh? You know? Buddy, you're wasting your energy investigating the wrong people. We're on your side. We all turn towards a piercing screech. There's a black van that comes to an abrupt stop further down. Is that the police? Are they with the snow leopard? For a split second, we all stare, expecting something to happen. Nothing. The tinted black window slowly rolls down, and before I know it, I see Ro lunging towards me, practically tackling then knocking me down. There's a sudden chaotic cacophony of sharp, staggered pops that fill the air, followed by a sharp pain as Ro falls on top of me. The sound distinctive of mechanical clatter emanates around as the seconds pass. It feels like an eternity has passed when the noise has finally subsides. What the fuck just happened? I try to get up, but feel nothing tight bind my body, preventing me. Ro holds me tightly, a look of pain across his face as he winces back at me. Ro, what are... My breath quickens as my eyes widen as I realize what he's done. Tears well up as Ro's grip on me weakens, and he starts to lose his balance, falling backward onto the ground. No, no, no! My body trembles, my eyes darting around, but there's no sign of the car or the snow leopard. Only a trail of blood, winding down off in the distance. I crawl over as swiftly as my trembling limbs allow, a heavy sense of dread settling in my chest as I desperately assess Ro's injuries. With one paw clutched to his chest and the other shielding his eyes, his pain is evident, and the grim reality of the situation weighs on my heart. No, Ro. I attempt to pull out my phone and call for help, but the screen remains dark and unresponsive, a cruel twist of fate that leaves me feeling utterly helpless. Frustration builds up inside me, and I throw my useless phone against the wall, letting out a loud cry of despair. Help! Somebody! Anybody! Please! He's dying! My voice chokes as tears start flowing down my face. Wait, his phone. Ro's phone. I kneel down and carefully reach Ro's body, my paws stained with Ro's blood, tremble as I manage to retrieve his phone from his coat pocket. No, this has to be a joke. Please. I let the already damaged phone slip from my trembling grasp, and in that moment, the severity of Ro's condition becomes painfully clear. There's a small pool of blood forming around Ro, and I shake my head incessantly, unable to come to terms with the harsh reality unfolding before my eyes. Please, don't die on me, Ro. I need to stop the bleeding. I need to stop the bleeding. I need to save him, but I don't know how. I try to pull Ro off the ground and prop him against the wall, but I'm too weak to even budge him. You can't die. No, you can't die, Ro. I let out a gut-wrenching yell, my voice raw and strained, to the point where I can taste the metallic tang of blood on my throat. Somebody! I need help! I need help. Please. Anyone. My voice fades as I'm left whimpering, kneeling beside Ro in despair. Our gazes meet, and I witness a tear welling up in his pain-filled eyes. His paw rises slowly to gently brush away a tear from my cheek, and then he offers a bittersweet smile. Theodore? His voice is so faint, so I lean in, trying to hold back my tears as much as possible. You're safe. Shit. I can't move. This might be it for me. Ro's breathing becomes more labored and starts to cough up even more blood. His voice is hoarse and it's excruciating to speak, but I push through the pain to force myself to continue for Ro. No, don't say that. You'll be fine. You'll be... His chest rises again, but the effort in each breath reveals his struggle to convey something more. Ro? I shake my head in protest as I try to control myself. Please, you need to save your energy. You need to live. I reach over for his paw and squeeze it tight, his warmth slowly fading. Tears suffocate my voice, and I see Ro closing his eyes, a weak smile on his face. Look, I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. This was my fault. Please forgive me. It was fun. Theodore, His paw slips from my grasp, and I watch in heart-wrenching horror as his body lies completely still, his chest motionless. Ro? I try to yell out, but I'm barely able to make any sound at this point. I frantically pound on Ro's chest, hoping in some miracle I'll be able to rescue him? Please. Please. What were you thinking, Ro? Why did you save me? A paw suddenly grabs onto my arm, just as I'm about to swing again. What the fuck is going on? I look up and I can barely make out Lawrence, his face contorted in horror. My eyes well up even more, and I can no longer contain the overwhelming emotions as tears start to stream down my face besides Ro's lifeless body. Oh, Lawrence. Ro. I choke in my words, my voice too coarse to make out anything intelligible. Lawrence rushes over to my side and examines his body. Paramedics on their way. A sudden pang of pain and dizziness hits me, and I start to lose my balance. Theodore, your leg. I glance down and see the side of my leg covered in blood. I've been bleeding this whole time. I've been shot too. There's a sudden wave of dread that rushes over me, and I stagger to keep my balance, my body feeling as if it might give way. Theodore? Theodore, stay with me, don't move. The gray wolf. It shakes me, continuing to shout, but his words blur together in an incomprehensible noise. Hold on, let's do something actually. Nah, let's not do something. I attempt to shut out the chaotic world around me, desperately seeking a moment of stillness to catch my breath. I must be dreaming. I just need to wake up. The feeling in my legs slowly numbs, the noise of the world slowly fading, and I feel time crawl to a standstill. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so fucking sorry. This was my fault. Day 6. And I believe that's where we're going to leave it off, actually. I'll see you guys at the title screen. Hello, and welcome back to the video. If you remember what happened earlier, just like, what, maybe 2 seconds ago, we saw Ro get shot. Yeah, I'm sorry to see that. He might be dead. Okay, but yeah. Oh, the end is made by Radcanine. I've not recorded an outro in forever, if you can tell. It's been like a week. I went to the wrong area. No. Stop. The end is created by Radcanine, and if you'd like to read their story, it'll be in the description down below, as well as where to download it, itch.io. If you enjoy the story. They also, I think, have a Patreon. I also put that in the description down below if you'd like to support them for early access to stuff or just news on the game. Or just because, like, these games take time and money to be with people like these. Okay, so yeah. Forgot his name. Lawrence is suspicious to me. He just showed up and then, like, showed up at the end. He said he was gonna leave 20 minutes earlier, but didn't. I don't know what that's about. And yeah, and then showed up after everyone got shot and stuff. And then, yeah, also, wait. Like, as if we were being followed, maybe? I don't know how it is. Lawrence, I don't know. He has daddy's money and shit. Pissing me off. I hate people like this. Yeah. So, next time, we'll find out what happens. I see you guys later. Love you. Bye. Oh, also this. Here you go. Now bye.
Whatever time it is, good night, good morning, good evening. Have a good day. Good middle of the night. Yeah, good day at work. Love you guys, and bye. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later.